Welcome back, folks, to Hoenn in HD here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time, we beat up May in Route 103, and here she is, forgetting the fact that we curb stomped her Trico, even though I mentioned that in canon terms, she has a Torchic, and that Torchic has become gay. No joke. There's a reason why a certain Pokemon was not highlighted, and it was to do with X and Y because they wanted an exclusivity deal. So we're gonna start now, catch some Pokemon. Essentially, she gives you the Dex nav, and now we can go ahead and catch. The whole point of catching is not only a big huge benefit, but it was a big huge change in experience gaining. And you'll probably know why, because from this gen onwards, we call it the Wurmple, you now get experience from catching Pokemon. So that's the biggest change in this franchise, is catching. Catching is now worth training. You could catch a whole plethora of shit Pokemon, and your Pokemon will level up. No joke. But we have we call it a Wurmple, and basically we call it Dex Bait, which is what the Wurmple line is. Now, you're probably wondering, what is that thing on the right side of the screen, which is where the Mudkip is? Party members, or Pokemon Life decide that they're going to come with us, are going to be slotted in that one. There's going to be two kinds of party members. There are going to be party members that are going to be regular Hoenn natives, or by a certain mechanic, which I'm not describing yet. They have their own thing. The natives, on the other hand, these are still going to be part of that one. So if you remember the original Emerald LP, I called a Ralts and I called a Tailo, and they were very vital and recruiting. But here's a Zigzagoon. Here's a particular Zigzagoon. We are going to catch the Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is actually kind of cool. He is one of the Pokemon I used originally in Emerald. He was a big surprise to me. He was a decent normal type with a good move. Gen 3, he was given a move that was considered broken as fuck, and it kept him relevant in the tierage for years. I believe right now, as my memory does declare, this particular Zigzagoon is still underused in the tierage, up to Sword and Shield. But it's been a while since we've done that. I'm not classifying. But anyway, we're going to be catching a second Wurmple. Now, you're probably wondering why we're catching a second Wurmple. Well, Wurmple evolves two ways. And, of course, just as everyone knows, that Wurmple is essentially Dex Bait. And I know Wurmple, and I know and most Pokemon here are either completely good and completely terrible. There is that little bit of a benefit that I'm not mentioning yet, and that's probably going to be described when I bring up the eventual walkthrough for X and Y at some point. And that is... Oh, hello. Speaking of which, we're about to see a brand new mechanic that was introduced in this game and has been a staple in the series ever since. The concept known as sneaking. Yes, you could sneak up to a Pokemon and catch it off guard. The reason why you want to do this is because there are rare Pokemon in the grass. Essentially, these Pokemon are higher level than usual. They can be anything up to, in certain places, they can be up to level, in this place, they're level 5. Other places, you can level them up to 15, but they will have some egg moves for you to use. This particular one in particular is going to have one of the elemental fangs, and it's going to be level 5. Now, which Pokemon depends on you, really, because, for instance, we have Mudkip here, which is basically a water type. It's going to have Fire Fang, which I personally think is going to be kind of useful, but it's a female Pokemon, which means it's crap, which means this thing is excellent for one thing, beating the shit out of it. Fire Fang is a good move. It does counter bug types, and it is pretty interesting. Thing is, though, you should be getting Poison Fang in actuality, because this thing, you know, gets the worst decent anyway. Level up again. Don't worry though, we'll be getting our hands on an actual Poochyena at low level. But bear in mind that in Ruby and Sapphire, Poochyena was actually pretty difficult to get. Very much. I think Poochyena was the commonest Pokemon in Ruby Sapphire. It was Zigzagoon in Emerald, and then the catch rate was bastard as well. There's a route up here which is going to be particularly very hard. Do not be surprised you're going to be here for at least more than 5 minutes, because the catch rate here is atrocious. This route contains, basically we have a Poochyena, Zigzagoon, and there's one extra Pokemon in here that we will be getting our hands on. That doesn't get a benefit until Gen 7. Is Gen 7 going to be coming when this is done? That's the point. I got a project plan for Gen 7, a multiverse project in that. It's going to be a very interesting project because, well, you know, everyone's got their views on Sun and Moon, and I want to cover it extensively, and there's a better story of that. Just a heck of a lot better story. But here's Poochyena. Indeed, it's Pooch. This is a low. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to catch this one because I need to level up. And we kept, and it's still alive. Good. Right now, catch use a Pokeball. Time to throw one right here. If the screen at the bottom is a bit too small for your liking, remember this is brand new to me. I mean, take a look at that terrifying picture of Primal Ground I found on the far right. Scary. That fucker is incredibly good, and which is why he's a dominant threat. So, level 9 Mudkip, which now gets the benefit of him getting Mud Slap, which is a special move rather than a physical move in the original. And we have a Poochyena in the part, Poochyena comes in. Don't worry, this one's going to get changed and probably not used, but it's still there. It's a decent Dark type, but then again, this was the first common Dark type in the series. A theme that continues in Gen 5 when we have Purloid, which I never liked. Then again, we've had Pokemon that are either great and Pokemon that are bad. We've had good Pokemon such as Zigzagoon, as Bidoof, and then comes Patrat, which is fucking shit. In the other one, basically had birds. We had two good bird types. We had Tailo, which we're gonna get our hands on eventually, more or less. And that's really about that. But more or less, we're gonna find this. The one problem with Pokemon in this route is trying to find it, and that's really difficult because they're common in some places, but they're also very hard to place in other ones. This is the earliest encounter, and since we're going to be moving on to a fresh new route in the next episode, more or less, we need to get that one. So, going to the Poochyena here. So, the other thing to notice about the Dex now I should really talk about is when you encounter a certain singular Pokemon, say with Poochyena for instance, you counter it multiple times. If you counter it enough many times, you'll be able to find better IV. You'll be able to encounter better moves, higher levels, good levels for it to have, and then some pop moves for it to have. If you don't know what I'm on about, basically, this thing has the potential to be a nightmare. Early game proof. This is a great opportunity for you to get Pokemon with egg moves that'll help you win the gym, for instance. If you watch Omega Evolution's Omega Ruby playthrough, he benefited from finding a Brave Bird Tailo, which he used to sweep Brawly and absolutely killed him. But that's a huge benefit. I'm not going to take advantage of that because I like this game as it was originally. A challenge, but not too much of a challenge. I want some fun. I got some unfinished business in this game. This game gave me the ultimate disappointment. You probably saw me play against Wallace back in the 90th, pretty much the ending episode of the Emerald. You've probably heard me being disappointed because I was denied the fight I was so desperately needed. Which is, of course, against a certain champion in this game that I never faced, or never did the post-game. But lo and behold, we got this opportunity now to do Ruby and Sapphire again. Or rather, I'm doing Ruby because I've always preferred Ruby than Sapphire because I prefer Groudon as a legendary. But That's just my preference. Everyone preferred Kyogre back in the day. I preferred Groudon like everyone else, but his typing was terrible, and he was terribly weak, especially against Kyogre. And of course, Rayquaza. They say Rayquaza. Anyway, I think we found the Pokemon we're looking for. Yes, this is the Pokemon we've been searching for. His name's Wingull. Yes, this was a water flying type. The common water flying type that was introduced here. And, well, as you may have known, Wingull's got some personality. It's a seagull. In reality, I hate seagulls. Seagulls are flying rats. They should be systematically exterminated because they can. They annoy the shit out of people and all that stuff. Eventually, they're going to be the point where they're actually going to blind someone or get someone killed, or probably have their poo actually blind people, like pigeon shit blind the woman one time. I'm still not going to forget that bollocks. Anyway, we're going to catch this Wingull. I've got some uses for this thing after all. So there's that. Wingull, water flying type, doesn't get the big benefit it was waiting for in Gen 7. This is before it got the benefit. A lot of Pokemon in ORAS got benefit. They've also adapted move pools. Move pools are a heck of a lot better. In fact, the reason why you see better move pools now for earlier Pokemon was because they adapted it here. X and Y was the last time you saw essentially crappy move sets for the Pokemon. It's just basically very few levels in between. Boom, boom, boom. You want a certain move, yada, yada, yada. There you go. It must have originally had to be level 10, but it's now level 9. So next time on Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we have a new route to explore, we got some more Pokemon to catch, and we're going to get ourselves a team member back as well. If you've watched the original Emerald and LP, you know which first Pokemon I'm going to catch. Till then, see you all later, bye for now.